Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Wednesday witching hour. Not at the witching hour. I've become a day walker. I have journeyed to Pennsylvania. I made it back safely to you. Um, so, starting my stream a little early. Apologizes to anyone that inconveniences, such as the way of YouTube. It's the wild, wild west. Let's see what's going on in chat. Oh, we got some people in here. We got some people in here. Uncle Smiley, can everybody hear me? Let's start there. Let's start at the beginning. Can everybody hear me? Let's see. See what we got. I think I was a couple minutes late, so sorry about that. Everything's so new. I'm so awake. Audio visual good. Jeff Kane? I'm touched. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. So thus far I'm liking the new time slot. All right. I don't know whether this is permanent. We'll have to figure something else out. I liked Wednesday Witching because it was at midnight. Now it really doesn't make any sense. So I might come up with another catchy thing, but it'll still be the same new local Austin channel. So we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll go after Bentley on Tuesdays. I don't know what I'm going to do, but we'll figure it out. Looks like if all goes according to plan, my bedtime most days will be 11 p.m. Central Time, which is midnight Eastern Time and 9 p.m. For those of you on the coast. Mountain Time in the middle there, you know. So yeah, hello Dennis. Long time no see, buddy. I love it. Oh yeah, starting over at the beginning. Fair Bottom Branton, one of my biggest fans. He's a fan of a lot of people. It's rare that I'm in a stream that I don't see Branton in. So he gets around. You know what I mean? He's a quantity user of the old YouTube, and I like that because I always like to see my friends in chat. Um, Bigfoot, Big Steve's Glass Boxes, welcome in. Sleeper Barbecue, Lance, good to talk to you earlier today, sir. I'm very excited. Sleeper Barbecue Grills to Gills gave me my towel, and I received a towel from Jose, Joy of Fish Keeping, as well. So now I have three towels. I'm a very large collector of Lance's work, apparently. I love that. Yeah, hello, early stream. There we go, Stephen P. Yeah, and like I'm gonna be going earlier, and that's gonna work for some more people and stuff like that. So I'm excited about it. Hello, CC's Aquatics. Craig's Catfish Cave, Australia, coming in loud and clear. Good to see you, buddy. I messaged you on Instagram. Let me know how this goes for you. Message me on Instagram. Oh yeah, Bear Brown Brent. You could trade me a golden ticket for that card, buddy. I think we know where they're at. You're gonna have to do some traveling. We could also talk a complete set, and honestly, man, like I'm open to offers. You know what I mean? Like we'll have to see. That's all right, CC. I'm just glad you're here. That's fun. Oh, Skipper's in here. Hello. Hey, yeah, sorry, Skipper. I was backstage and then I was about to say something and my screen went black and I was like, Yeah, I did not keep an eye on that battery button very well, did I? I just used it all up. But that's all right. I'm using the laptop right now. Things are good. So, Mexicali's in here. Jorge, good to see you, man. Let's see what I can do. On that, and click on that, and click and drag. Switch it out. Nice. Lots of babies in this tank. Man, and I still got. I turned out two different lights. Wait, three different lights trying to get this to work right. And then when I bring it up, there's still a light reflecting off that glass. You know, you shouldn't put a fish tank in the middle of a room. It's just light's going to bounce off of everything in front of it. I'm with Jorge on building a box to hang in front of the tank that'll uh, get the camera inside of it too. So like a hood on the front of it that hangs on the tank, so then it's blacked out for photographing purposes. I think that's pretty smart. Need to build one. Think if I just got like black foam board or just foam board in general and then spray painted it black, it'd be light enough. It's like how well would it stand up in the humidity? That's the question, right? So yeah, let me find chat again before I get behind. Cheryl Smith, hello. Geek Boy, welcome in. Good to see you all weekend at the Clash, man. Making it happen. You did such a good job, man. You were wrestling with audio and stuff like that, and streaming for the for the wedding. Everybody came together. Man, it was such a good time. That's what we were talking about on the mic drop earlier. So I got some personal items to share and stuff like that, and I've got some pictures and some video footage too to share with you guys this evening. Just got to figure out what it is. I managed to get it over to my Google Drive so that then I could play it on this computer, but they all still have whatever name the camera gave them, which is a bunch of alphanumeric nonsense. But the pictures are JPGs and the videos are MP4s. So once I start it, I'll tell you what it is. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to tell you ahead of time, and we're going to do this in kind of a random order. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what they are. So rather than, you know what I mean? Like we're going to go on an adventure together. So we'll see how it works out. Danikin Aquatics, welcome in, buddy. It was so great to meet the both of you. Thank you for coming out for Foxy's wedding. I totally got a gift out of it by you guys traveling all the way over to Pennsylvania. I swear I would have made it up to the Pacific Northwest eventually. I'm still planning on it. I love that area of the country. I like the lore and the history up there. I like all like the native art up in that area. I like Goonies. Come on. Uh, I love that whole area up there, and I'm gonna get there one day. But it's been hard because the past 3 years I've been going to Pennsylvania to the Clash, and it's one of the greatest meetups of our online community of people that we see all the time. And man, I had a blast. So let's see what I can do with this. Share screen, share. So what is it showing y'all? Okay, it's showing that. Can I get it even smaller? Can I get it? What if I do, if I bring it up and I go full screen, we'll mute the volume just because that's just random stuff. This is one of the tanks. It's a great scape. They were all great scapes. But this fish, this is actually a glowfish, y'all. It's a longfin danio. It's got green fins and it's got an orange body. Looks like a freaking carrot. But like they're jumping on this film right here, but like in person, like looking at it, it was like, can't believe this fish. Like I think that this is the first fish that I saw that I wanted. Um, First fish that I saw that I wanted. That was a glowfish. So yeah, that's pretty good, but I guess that's what we're gonna get. Wait, if I go full screen here, does it? No. Okay, good enough. So yeah, that's the best we're gonna get right there. All right, I like that. What if I do that? Oh, I did it. All right, guys. Okay. Oh, you got the whales out, Craig. Thinking about going out through the week during a whale stream. They're so close to the break wall, they're splashing the locals. That's crazy. Hey, Tanakin. I know that it was funny to you, man. Like, hey, some things are awkward, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just doing the best I can. Yeah, that's true, man. That's true, Stephen. And I was talking at dinner. I think I was talking to Skittle Puke and Johnny, and I was asking, am I able to see more differences between the scapes when they're all a similar style? Or like 2 years ago in Dallas, was everybody doing the same style? Because I felt like this year at the Dallas Aquashella, the styles, like there were like 5 of the 12 or so entries that were completely different from any of the others, um, in style and stuff like that. And I thought that that was cool. And then so it was brought up that the fact that this is a club run event and not people that are scaping, and they're scaping in several to like get to the next round and things like that. And because it's a smaller event, that you get people that are willing to take more chances. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. I think that's true. Um, but yeah, I just really enjoyed the aquascaping. Whip did an aquascape, and he's the first one to tell you that he doesn't do. Hey, HAT Team Jake. Um, he'd be the first to tell you that he does it. Is my audio still coming through, even though I'm sharing the screen? Jungle tanks rule. Yeah, that's what I got going on right now. But in that jungle somewhere, you know what I mean, is some hardscape and stuff like that. And if I just pull it away from the front of the glass and pull some out of the middle, you know what I mean? Like I might have some decent looking tanks. Haven't gotten to it yet, but looks like I got some time. So let's go with um so can I get an audio visual check? Can everybody hear me now? Yeah, Big Steve, I turned the audio off on the video itself just because it's random crowd noise. But okay, so people can hear me. That's good. Excellent. So yeah, this was the Aquamoon uh, scapes. I really loved the way his display was. It was nice and clean and stuff like that. And I talked to this gentleman about Neocaridina shrimp strategies, tips, and tricks here at Silver Moon. And I must have talked to him for like 20 or 30 minutes. Man, super helpful. I learned a lot. He uh, he really helped me out. This gentleman in the corner down here. Look at it again. But yeah, I sure did have a great time. These are a few of the vendors that were there. I didn't make it to every vendor. I did make it by Ed's booth. We could take a look at that fish tank that he had all those action figures in that he made of everybody. Oh, you were listening for the background audio. I can turn it back on. See who you hear.
So the aquascaping contest, I'm going to show, like what's in tanks and stuff like that. So it's a live stream. So there's people in the chat. There's usually like 15, 20 people in the chat. And that's how I choose to interact with my community, is from the comfort of my home. And people can be anywhere as long as they're into fish. So yeah, I started in like 2019. So I'm in my Anubius Tiger Val era. Overgrown tanks, live bearers. I've got 30 tanks in my garage. I'm in South Austin, in Texas, and so I'll be showing these videos. You have a YouTube channel? Yes, sir. I'll be showing on my YouTube, and I was.
This is where I hand him my stickers. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, if they start talking to me during these videos, I wonder if it's all going to be. It's all going to be me telling my life story, and then you guys can see that I like embellish it a little bit more a little bit more each time, so that then by the end of it, I'm just independently wealthy, and I fly into Morgantown because I hear they got a new diner. Um, that should be especially funny to anybody lurking that works at the Morgantown Diner. You said you were going to check out my stream sometime, so we're all waiting, folks. Keep an eye out in the chat. Somebody might introduce themselves as a wonderful waitress in Morgantown, Pennsylvania. That'll be a special guest that we're looking for. Let's see. Let's go to the next one. What's this one? Oh yeah, LJ Shrimp. I got the eye. Got the evil eye. Don't be touching the merchandise. Just keeping an eye on me. Making sure I ain't taking shit. And then we come around here to Land O'Lakes. She really does offer a really solid assortment of things. I like the little 3D printed contraptions. I think they're all for. I saw you guys talking outside earlier. How's your day?
You talking to me?
Yes,
Wonderful.
ma'am. Is it good?
It has been wonderful. We've been here all week. We went to the aquarium and then we've been here the last 2 days.
All right. Where's the aquarium at?
In Pennsylvania, New Jersey border.
Okay.
It's been actually a wonderful trip, a little fishy trip.
Hells yeah, man.
That sounds like a great weekend.
That does help just a little bit, Geek Boy.
This is my 3rd year here, and I know most of the vendors and a lot of the people here just from being.
Let's go check out another one. What else we got? Hold on, I got to click a couple things. And only a couple things. Some of you guys might recognize this guy.
What's up, buddy?
You buy anything good this weekend or what?
Dude, man, I bought some great stuff.
Yeah.
I got a great t-shirt from this cool guy I know.
Oh,
It was quite the price.
Seriously, what'd you get?
At Carrie's place, I bought that blue octopus that was over there. Did you see it?
Oh no, I bought the butterfly for my girl.
Okay, yeah,
Dude,
no,
those
I got
things-
the octopus.
Maybe
Awesome.
I did see the octopus. Everything was freaking sick over there.
Yeah, I want to photograph her
Somebody
booth
said this
too.
is like a rare, expensive fish. It's $200. Yeah. He said it's a Kalippi. He said it's a Kalippi, not a hot rod. I don't know.
I would have to go look at
Yeah, Latoya's great, Craig.
because that's a Florida ditch fish. So
Yeah.
I don't mean that to sound bad.
No, that one didn't come from a ditch, but last year I had those hot rods. Those came from a ditch, legit.
Is there anything good for the scales?
Those little coolie loaches, just want to put them in your pocket. Great prices.
I don't have that one, but I've seen it. At the least, there's the Lucas Pennies again. Yeah, look at those.
Yeah, it's some really cool printed things, and my favorite one was this octopus.
Hey, will you hold up that orange octopus?
That thing was cool, man. $20, come on. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, so I did all of these booths separately and stuff like that, and I think with like some minimal like voiceover and then just like minimal editing, probably not even. I should be able to just put out some content and just do like 2025 Clash colon the name of the place, do a description of the place, like maybe grab some of their information off of their site, stuff like that, so that there's a link there if anybody saw anything cool in the video that they like. Think that that would be kind of cool. Um, let's see what else I moved a bunch of stuff around. It looks like a lot of digs. Oh, you did, Steven? Man, they're knitted and they're a great weight, and the texture on the plushies is so great. Like it really scratches an itch for me. I know that autism is a spectrum. I know I'm diet at best, but man, I love my octopus. These are all of Ed's crafts that he made. I almost bought that Jaguar face cover for a sponge filter. I almost got one.
Nuts. I guess that would make sense since his name's New Local Author.
I also thought about buying a pile of those skulls too. They were a good price.
Isn't there a festival that says local something, New Local?
What?
Isn't there a festival that calls it New Local?
Austin City Limits.
That's why I recognize you. I used to watch that every Saturday night.
That's Ed's tie. All the groomsmen wore those ties for the wedding. This is the interesting stuff right here. Look at all these guys. There's Dr. Ted, the pond guy.
Really, my favorite is St. Louis. St. Louis uses a lot of
That's the Oink Master.
And I like Texas. No, but the chicken is
the best chicken comes from you guys. Best pork steaks in St. Louis, Kansas City.
That was fun. Oh, I gotta go to the other page. I almost turned chat off. Don't turn chat off. They don't like it when you turn the chat off. I did a thing where I had everybody put on my glasses one night, and then I zoomed in on them all so the glasses are still in the same spot. And I made a 30-second clip. I'm going to release it on Instagram and YouTube. Got to find the right song. Not sure whether it's Love is a Battlefield or I'm not sure. If chat has any suggestions, I'll take them into account. You guys probably want to see that again, so I'm going to hit it again. And actually, let's slow down the speed to a quarter speed since this isn't a short. Wait a minute. It started with Curtis, and Curtis looks so funny in my glasses. He also looks like he could be my dad or my older brother. Kind of a Bert and Ernie situation. He's got a more slender head than I do. I have the more, he's more Bert, I'm more Ernie, but the glasses looked good on him. And we were laughing about that for so long that then everybody outside and everybody the next day, I was just having people put on my glasses. So here's everybody I got at quarter speed. So yeah, I'm going to use all of these for I'm gonna have the background removed, and it'll be a different person in my glasses on my thumbnail. The first one was tonight. It was Daniel Christensen. We're going. I guess we're going age. I guess we're going age and beauty first, because that man has a handsome hat and a very handsome beard. Yeah, some people look really good in the large glasses. Like it was shocking. Like Dee Dee doesn't take a bad picture. But like I said, like I missed the peas. I missed the bride and groom. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of people I missed. Um, but I got like 42. So like everybody in the short is being shown for like zero point 0.7 seconds to make it go to 30. Xana dude, Jason, Kim, Night Owl, Squad Up, Scuba Squad. His hair is so awesome. Lance, Eddie, Jose couldn't stop laughing. Like he put the glasses on, he started laughing. On that last pic of me was me all dressed up for the wedding and sitting in the back at Corey's talk. I was like, Corey from Aquarium Co-op is lecturing right now, and the wedding is in an hour. It's a pretty good day. Yeah, Big Steve. Skittle Puke is cool, man. I've seen him in chat a couple times, not very often. But I sat down and I don't know. I was kind of like digging at him, pulling his leg a little bit when he sat down at the table on Sunday night. And like after about like 5 questions, he was just like, "Who the hell are you?" And I was like, "I'm New Local Austin. Who the hell are you?" So yeah, inspiration struck in the middle of the night after a couple drinks, like it tends to do. You know what I mean? And Curtis and I were laughing about it. So once we calmed down after laughing about it for a few minutes, I went around and like had everybody put on my glasses. I don't think one person said no. What's this about?
There we go. We're starting out.
Eco aquatics. All right, thanks HHD.
I
I'm
like
glad
those
that you like
glass
that.
bottles for the vinegar eels, man. That looks cool.
It had so many cool plants.
I haven't done it yet, but I hear that vinegar eels is one of the ones if you're tired of killing all your other cultures and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, man, but did you try vinegar eels yet?
That little bottle will last a year.
Oh, okay.
The bigger bottles probably like 2 to 3. And then if you pour one of those in a wine bottle, you can run that for 5 to 6. You just gotta keep
You know, bumblebee platies,
Okay.
just chilling.
I'd say you can get away with cycling the vinegar maybe once every other year on a big wine bottle.
Let's see. What else we got? Yeah, man, I thought I'd give you guys a little flavor. You know what I mean? Like, I did some booth tours this year. I haven't done booth tours since like my first Aquashella. Kind of gave up on it. At Aquashella, there's just so many vendors. There's like over 500 vendors. So you know what I mean? Like, it's just like I have so many friends that are vendors now and stuff like that. That like I chose vendors that I personally like really love. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. So, oh wait, that's how that went. Hold on. I'm getting it. Faster. What's this about? Oh yeah, you can't do anything without stopping by the Farrells. Fuck you, Dave. Hi, Bree. Yeah, they brought a bunch of succulents from a friend of theirs, and like set her up on the table, and like that's like all that was left, I think, because I started recording vendor booths like real late, so it's not everything they had, but you get a flavor. You get a flavor, and you can see some prices and whatnot. Yeah, Stephen P. I didn't get everybody, buddy. I skipped you and Fish Family and Pepling Creek. You know what I mean? So I mean, like, some heavy hitters were missed for sure. I went all Friday and I made all of the lectures on Friday and didn't take any pictures. And realized that I had done that, so then I really stepped it up on Saturday. So this is late Saturday afternoon. Hello, Kalish. Good to see you, my dear. Let's see what else we got. Oh, looks like I loaded this more than once. I wonder if I got repeats. But man, I love that skate. I think that's Corey talking with somebody. Some deep hobby talk going on. I filmed each tank for 40 seconds. So I think I'm going to do a aquascaping video, and I'll do the research to figure out who the winners were and stuff like that, to have that information in there. But the aquascapes are great. And I did 40 seconds in front of each one. So that took a little while. I also did all of the art and stuff like that. Okay, here we go. His sister did this piece right here, and it doesn't show up well on film, but it's the paint is shark skinny, so it has some cool reflection.
Those are 15? Yep. Okay, I'll wait on those.
I got a grip of Crips from this guy. He had some really great guppies and also 3D printed items that I thought were pretty cool. Hey, Latoya, welcome in. He gave me that one that I just pointed at. He gave me that food to try. It's like snowflake, but it's not compressed. It's not compressed, and he said that the way that it spreads around and everything, it doesn't clump up, so everybody like globs on it and stuff like that. That he had some interesting results and wants to hear what other people think about it when they're feeding it as well. So he wanted me to check it out. So I'll be doing that for sure. Okay, a few more. Oh, I wonder if I lost my spot. Okay, cool. I didn't. So that was Crypt Creeper Aquatics. Here's Science Gals.
Calling my phone, I might have missed going to the smorgasbord.
Look at them fat shrimps. Hello, flatbed. It's hard. You got to really get after it. I love the stingrays. Like, look how angry that one looks.
I love the stingrays. Where were they earlier?
And that guy looks even madder.
Probably just blended in.
Walked right by him.
But yeah, super cool. For that beaver. So yeah, that's what Science Gal's been up to. She's been lurking in all of our streams and crocheting plushie animals. She told me that the octopus was the only one that made her bleed, and I told her that it would suit my purposes nicely. Always a creep, never a creeper. There's Whips World's t-shirts.
Because Susie said.
So this is the end of the table. This is Susie Q's booth. I don't think I got her sign right off. There it is. There it is. I got it. I did. Q Aquatics and Exotics. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Show you what I do. Passion for fish and exotics too. Come along with me. I'm Susie Q. Like, I love the snowflakes. She really has a lot more variety going on than she did last year. So you can tell that she's been busy. She's been doing some impressive stuff. I love those planters. Night, Jody. I think I bought one of those koi fish magnets last year, and I bought a round tray as well.
get those big welcome mats. They put them on the bottom. I have still a couple of them.
I mean, hot water was really 2 weeks in a row. I started if it's the mud skipper, I don't want to know about that much. I go in and try to feed the fish while I'm doing that. And then she'll call me and go upstairs. 2 hours later, I remember, oops.
For me, it's the RO going into the brute, where I'm like, all right, I better set an alarm, because every time I
Ta-da!
Tank to put these in, acrylic, so it's real lightweight.
Yeah.
And when I picked it up, it was scratched all over the front.
Oh man.
Somebody had given it to me free, and I just had no idea it was all.
Right. So are you gonna try and polish it or what?
Yeah, because I got actually see. They were bought tailors,
Yeah.
and when our fish store remodeled, he bought 2 and I bought 2, and then he gave them his to me. So I've got your back.
Yeah, you're the guy talking about big size.
There's something in there. Watch out. When I lifted it up, I felt it roll.
Good night, Stephen P. Wave to the people, Ed. Oh, this is just 2 crabs that were going at it, man. It was hilarious. Like they just weren't stopping. Like they were like, "No, I'm going this way." It's just like, "The heck you are!" And then like they'd slow down, and then like they'd start up again, and I was just like, "It's just so hilarious." And this guy's just watching, eating popcorn. And they slow down, and then they're like, "No, man, get off me, man." So I figured that was probably a short. That was just a random tank I came across. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's go the other way. Oh, maybe I had a double. I thought I was. Sorry, folks. Give me a second. All right, there's me the night before. The night before I came out to the Clash, I went and saw Fu Manchu at the Mohawk, and those guys still got it. They melted my face. There's Geek Boy. Suzy Q Aquatics did a 2-story dollhouse fish room, so this is the plant area downstairs. I don't know where the top half went. There's me and the professor. There's the top half. Isn't that beautiful? She's got a little miniature pond in there. All of the fish are floating in acrylic, so those are like solid chunks, those aquariums. This was entered in the art contest, and those conch shells with fangers coming out of them were in the art show as well. Ed entered them, and the title was Fangers. I got a Fangers sticker from Skipper as well. And yeah, that's what it looks like. And my new local Austin mug in every shot. We saw that one already. There's some more of those non-zoomed in pics. There's Grant. There's me at the Fu Manchu concert. Oh, that's where I ate a burger beforehand on 6th Street. And it looks like that's it. Looks like I skipped some. No. Okay. I got to go further down. So yeah, I might have showed it all to you. I did. I showed it all to you. So let me go. Hey, look at that. How about that, guys? Let's. In the corner of the tank, we got Krabby. I don't know, man. That plane ticket's pretty hefty. And who's going to feed the dog? That dog needs to eat like every 3 hours, right, Craig? Let's see. There you go. Put me back in there. Turn this one off for a second. Boom. Let me turn on this light that you guys can see what I'm doing here for a second. So yeah, my towel came in. I think that Lance did an excellent job on it. Let's see if I can get it in front of the camera. So yeah, just like my name appears in chat, and there's Phineas, all stitched up. Quite amazing. And here is the joy of fish keeping. Looks really good as well. Here's that octopus I was telling you about. He's just the best. I see you, Craig. And this is that fish food I was telling you about. This Crypt Keeper aquatic snowflake. Here's my badge. Oh, here's an art piece I bought. High school teacher, man, I forget her name, but she started making memory monsters, is what she calls them. And they're all out of little puff balls and googly eyes and felt and stuff like that. And she started making them in class with her high school students and stuff like that. And it like blew up, you know what I mean? And it's just something they do, you know what I mean? Like always making little monsters out of stuff, you know what I mean? And they had a booth, and this is what I bought. So it's a little terrarium, with a little ghost in it. So yeah, I love them a lot. It was very Halloweeny, and The other thing I wanted to show you as I was preparing for the clash, I was going through all my stickers. And when I went and saw Jorge, when I went and saw Jorge in San Antonio, and we went to that cigar spot and we hung out and we're talking for an hour and whatnot, they were selling cigar boxes for $1. So I bought one. And I took all of my extra and non-fish stickers, put them all over the box. Some band stickers there as well. Had some extra Papa Shrimp stickers. Hub City Slaps. I bought some stickers from there. Owl's Brew is a local brewery. This is Fancy AF, little sparkly sticker, little moon sticker. On the bottom, we got Sigmund Fraud, which was a local Austin band for a minute. Petticolas is the brewery that we've been to. Steven, this is where you and I became friends, where I got you a barbecue plate because it was too crowded in there at Petticolas. And I keep calling it Petricolas because that is the name of a catfish. And I got an octopus on the bottom. And then, oh yeah, shrimps on the back with a Yeti sticker because I live in Austin. Home of Yeti. There's I forgot to point out the Coolie Loach. And then on the lid of the box, I got a picture of me at but that was South by Southwest at KUTX. That's the radio station I listen to here in Austin. Independent radio station. Got some new local Austin stickers in there. The Hill Country Cichlid Club. Puffer sticker. Easily distracted by aquariums. I forget what that shrimp sticker says, but I got all sorts of stickers in there. And then I have my stickers all organized. And I've got the Red Elvises band I like, and there's pretty much all my co-op stickers. There's a KJE sticker. That's a Jody P sticker underneath my pinky right there. On this side. More stickers. But yeah, I got a sticker from the Mad Aquarist. I met him in San Antonio, so that was pretty cool. And like thick with stickers. And then I get to thick with stickers. I get to go through all the stickers that I got at the event. I thought it was cool that Keystone Clash made a sticker and put a couple in the bag this year. So I got a Keystone Clash 2025 sticker. Think that was a cool move. I liked that a lot. I was like, oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Shoot, guys, I think you're all caught up. We freaking did it. Oh, so this octopus is made by Science Gal Aquatics. She is knitting. So this is all knitted. It's very dense. It's very heavy. So it's got a nice texture to it, and it's got a nice weight to it as well. And I fell in love with this guy and bought him. But that was one of the booths we were at that had all the plushies in it. That was Science Gal Aquatics and her booths and stuff like that. She's been laying low a little bit. I think that they've been doing a podcast for a minute and stuff like that, and they haven't been on YouTube, but she's been lurking the whole time, so I think she's caught up on everything. She didn't have any questions asking about what happened to so-and-so or anything like that, so she seemed to be pretty up to date or not interested in gossiping, you know what I mean? Like, either way, freaking awesome. But yeah, it was good to see her and Jesse. I sat with them. On the wedding night and Jose's family, so it was a good table. It was fun talking with them. Yeah, man, it's been a blast. I'm still a little bit tired yet. I slept in till like 1 in the afternoon after I got back, so I caught up on some sleep, and then I did like a half day of work, just like calling the 3 agencies that I work at and being like, "Yeah, man, what you got? Let's talk about it." One of the people I was supposed to meet with canceled their appointment. They found a nurse to fill that position, so good for them. And I went and met somebody yesterday, and the it looks like it might work out. So it'll be a couple weeks. It'll be a couple weeks for them to get onboarded with the company, the client themselves, stuff like that. I think they were a referral or something. So I was just going out to meet with them, and yeah, I think they didn't want to sign up until they found a nurse. So looks like they may have found a nurse. So we just got to wait for that to happen. So just piece some stuff together for the next couple of weeks or whatever, and then I'll be ready to go. Looks like I'll be working Monday through Friday, 8 hours a day, 9:30. So I got to roll out of bed at 8 a.m. That doesn't sound too bad. Out at 5:30. So need to be done with my stream by 11 so that I can go to sleep, so that I can get up to go to work. You know what I mean? Like, get done with my stream, have an hour of cool down time. You know what I mean? Like, make sure that I'm like catching some Z's, get my 8 hours. So that looks like what I might be doing. Um, and I'm employed at 3 different home health agencies right now. So my plan is to keep current with the other employers by picking up 2 shifts a month. It's a little bit of extra money. It's a little bit of extra effort, but it's extra money as well. And we can get those hobby coffers full with those extra shifts and stuff like that. And yeah, man. Um, Everybody was talking about Kentucky a whole lot for the ACA and ALA, and I was telling Eddie that if we do that, we might just want to drive it. It's only like he said. I think they said it was a little over 600 miles, something like that. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm willing to stop on the way and on the way back too, so we don't have to be totally killing ourselves. But yeah, maybe drive it so that then I can have a bunch of buckets ready for fish. Participate in those auctions. I'm behind on chat. Hold on, let me catch up. Evening vibes. Eating a microwave pizza right before bed. That's going to catch up with you one day, sir, when you're not a young buck anymore. George RB3, welcome in. Yeah, welcome to the day shift. Thank you, Jeff. I'm excited about it. Like, there are a bunch of shifts for me to choose from, but like all of them are at night or the weekend. And I was like, I could just wait for my shift to come in. You know what I mean? Like, plus, somebody might call in, so I need to leave those days open. I'll catch it as I can. Kalis, the AGA, where is that? Yeah, Shoulder Cthulhu. Yeah, this is an octopus. Science Scout made it. I recommended everybody buy all their plushies, so she has to make more. I like the quality. I like the weight of it. The price was nice too. I think I paid $45 for this, and that wasn't a friendship price. That was just the price on a tag. You know what I mean? And like, I would have paid a lot more for this guy, but so welcome in, Mike. Good to see you. Asaya, welcome in. Aquatic Gardens Gardeners Association, April 24th through 26th in Sacramento. I wonder if that's where my friends live in. I think I got some friends in Sacramento. I'm gonna check with the wife. If that's where they live at, my wife might travel with me and then stay with them, and I'll go off to the fish event and then come back and spend another night with them. And the whole family will get to go on a vacation for a minute. If that's true, Kalish, and my friends that I'm thinking of are up there, that might be really doable. And the fact that my wife can go and visit some friends of ours and stuff like that, she might actually leave the house and travel. I think she traveled to go hang at their house. They're like really cool collectors and stuff like that. So their house is like a toy museum. Freaking awesome. They have a guest bathroom and the theme is rubber ducks. So like there's like a million rubber ducks. Like the toilet seat is clear with rubber ducks inside of it, and like the shower curtain is rubber ducks, and the rug is rubber ducks, and there's rubber ducks in the tiles that are in there. It's crazy, man. Okay, Jeff, and Jeff, you're planning on going to the Kentucky thing, right? Sacramento Aquarium Society is hosting. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I mean, like, I think I can do 3 trips again, especially if I'm going to throughout the year make sure that I am staying current on rosters of other companies so that I have versatility when I need assignments or reassignment. Um, it's a little bit of extra work, but um, I don't know, like the job security of it all. It's just like I just went through all that onboarding and filling out all that information and background checks and all that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Might as well keep them all. So that way I can make things work for me. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be nice. Yeah, that's awesome. That's cool, man. That'll be fun, man. Yeah, because yeah, I want to see you guys too. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm okay with traveling to a new place. You know what I mean? Like travel is expensive no matter where you go. So anywhere in the continental United States, it's going to be expensive. Sometimes the plane ticket's a little bit more if it's further away. You know what I mean? Vice versa, like whatever. Like it's all going to be about but it's all going to be about the same. You know what I mean? So like the number of times I can go, I believe, is 3. Trace. So, yeah, because I did 3 this year and I did 2 the previous years and stuff like that. So we'll have to see what's what. Yes, no, it would be a good time. I doubt my wife will come out to the event at all. She would want to be secluded. in the suburbs with her friends. You know what I mean? Like my wife has no interest in going out in public or doing any of that. She's like, look, I don't even want to be on camera. I was like, dude, that's cool. I'll let you know when I'm streaming, and I'll let you know which direction it's pointing. So that way, you know what I mean? Like it all works out. Um, there you go. That's fun. So, Craig, were you talking about a fish earlier? Yeah, there is a male stunner in this tank here. And I don't think he's one of mine. He could be. But if it's the one I'm thinking of, I don't think I have that one. I think it's like a blue Moscow or something like that. And in this tank, um, yeah, no, I see him now. In that tank, there are some of the pond guppies there's some of my purple Moscows in there, don't get me wrong. But there's some pond guppies from Papa Shrimp. Papa Shrimp. So yeah, what didn't get out of the community tank came home with me, but they got all the shrimp out of there. They got all of the brown bristle noses out of there, and they got the majority of my guppies out of there. So it was looking a little. But also, this was at Dallas Aguachella, so it was looking a little bare after Saturday. So for Sunday, Papa Shrimp put some Blue Dreams in there, and he put in a bunch of his pond guppies, and they have since breeded and stuff like that. But I bought some blue neons, and I bought some Otta Sinkless. And earlier, I saw the Otta Sinkless just swimming around with everybody else, not on the bottom, not on the glass, just swimming amongst all the guppies and stuff like that. And I was like, "Well, you just blending in with everybody, dude. You just part of the group." But there are a ton of babies in there and stuff like that. So I'm interesting to see the mix that comes out of that, um, and stuff like that. And I'll probably mix Endler, purple Moscow situation I got going on in another tank. I got a couple of mutt guppy situations, and then I just have like lines that are falling apart in other tanks. But we'll go through and get these tanks picked up. Um, I'm just looking forward to like getting up early in the morning and being awake during the day, adjusting the fish to that cycle as well. And I think with this extra town, I think my niece is going to be in town one weekend, and then this weekend, this current weekend coming up, I might go down to Houston and see my mom, which means my sister will probably come out. My mom wants to store a bunch of stuff that's stored in the rafters of the garage and a bunch of stuff that's stored in the attic upstairs. So just sorting some stuff. Keep it if we're keeping it. Donate if it needs to be donated. She's working on decluttering and stuff like that. But it's fun to go through that stuff as a family and stuff like that. It's just like because there's always something like, what is this? Where did we get this? And nobody knows. Or there's like, oh my goodness, do you remember this? Just like, yeah, I put it up there because you were going to break something with it. So I stuck it in the attic. And here it is. And I was like, oh, cool, man, I'm taking that home. You know what I mean? I'm sure I'll find like 3 or 4 slingshots. Whenever I got a slingshot as a gift, it disappeared the next day. And my mom is not a lady to throw things away, so I think that it got spirited away to some of these nooks and crannies that we may be going through. So that should be fun. Try it out. All right, Coro, you're going to be at Oktoberfest. Definitely wanted to see Coro. Oh my goodness. Coro. Sucking on a chili dog outside the Tasty Freeze. Dirty dog. Yeah, that blue is pretty, and it's like striking. It's like he is very shiny. Like it's coming up on film real good. Like, yeah. Lurk less, play more. Right, Geek Boy. Um, I mean, it's not a bad idea, but they just got back the previous weekend from the Clash, so it might not be up to having company, but we might be able to like meet for lunch. I can swing by the area of town. Might give them a call. It's hard when I go and visit my mom, though. I almost have to make a separate trip to Houston. She gets jealous and or worried if I'm in town and I leave to go do something. So, but I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? Like she's probably my number one fan. You know what I mean? Next to Brandon, of course. You know what I mean? Brandon, then my mother. Oh goodness. Hi Zen Ginger, welcome in. It was such a pleasure to meet you and your Mike. It was so much fun. You guys are a hoot. Well, Geek Boy, in order to give them a call when I'm 1 block away, I'd have to know where they live. I don't know that. So, and Houston is a very big place. So, odds are when I call them and ask them where they're at, I'm probably an hour and a half away. Because that is what it's like living in Katy. You're an hour and a half from the ocean. You're an hour and a half from uh, spring, and you're 2 hours away from Pearland. No, wait, not Pearland. What's the other? No, yeah, Pearland is on the other side, on the east side. Oh my gosh, Zen, when I read your comments, the voice in my head has changed now that I've spoken with you. That's a trip. Weird. That's true, Geek Boy. You know what I mean? It's just like it isn't hard to find information on people. You know what I mean? And Fathom might be developing a database too. You know what I mean? Out of habit. Um, but of course, he probably just calls Stevie P. He probably he probably has a monthly subscription for for information. It's easier than building your own database. Just pay for access to others. That's right. Findig sounds like it would be really fun too. And if I went to Findig, I might be able to see June. So you know what I mean? Like it's just like there's places all over the country that I would like to go. I have to pick three. You know what I mean? So maybe next year I don't go to the Clash. Maybe I take a year off. You know what I mean? And go visit another location so I can see more friendly faces. But 80 people were subscribed from social media, registered at the beginning, and we'll get a better final number. I think possibly that number was given away last week. If not, it's being calculated and will be given away this week on Scotty's stream. So that information will be coming out, like how many people were there and stuff like that. And like now, granted, this is a boom year, right? Like that number might not continue to grow. You know what I mean? Like social media wise and stuff like that. The number of attendees just keeps going up, and that's great. Yeah, where the largest numbers of us of our online community are gathered, um, that is probably going to be the main draw to me, more than a particular vendor or a particular speaker. You know what I mean? Where the community is at is going to be a big draw. Meeting people I haven't met yet, that'll be taken into account as well. So, oh, thank you, Beto. Never worry about it or beat yourself up. The thing is to stay small. I don't know how many. I think I did gain a couple channel members, subscribers, as it were. I did gain a couple over the weekend and things like that. But the what, like I've been at like 406 for like a while. So any of you who haven't subscribed right now, like no rush, you know what I mean? Like take your time. There's still plenty of time to get in before I hit 500. That way you could say you knew me when, you know what I mean? Like I'm going to put out some edited content. I always say that. I rarely do. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? But I've been keeping my growth small. I've been keeping the algorithm aloof, or at least aloof, probably just completely ignorant of my existence. You know what I mean? And but you know what I mean. I'm not about quantity. I'm about quality, and that's all you guys. So, man, I thank you guys so much as always. Oh, Mr. Zen. Hello, Mike. Good to see you. I'm glad that you're joining. Yeah, man. Check out the old fish room here, buddy. Got my brown 10 gallon on the end. That's full of plecos and guppies. Got them on the floor there. Got them going all the way that way, and then there's a 20 gallon, and then there's 4 10s stuck behind this old TV, and a couple tanks right next to me. Just making a mess in here. Like we do. And we'll have more ideas for you. You'll have things you want to talk about. I will too. Good night, neighbor.